Hey guys, I am super excited about trying this recipe today. I have been hearing rave reviews about butter chicken in the Instant Pot. I'm sure if you've been in the Instant Pot community for very long, you have heard rave reviews as well. There are several different recipes that get those rave reviews, and the one I'm using today is from myheartbeats.com. So I will put a link to that recipe down in the description below so you can find all the details. But the ingredients I'm going to be using are, of course, chicken thighs, heavy cream, can of tomato sauce, onion, garlic, fresh ginger, ghee that I got at the Indian market. I'm using 2 red bell peppers. The recipe calls for green bell peppers. That's the only change I'm making to the recipe because I had red bell peppers on hand. Cilantro for garnish, and then all the amazing spices. I went to my local Indian market and hunted until I found everything I needed. I have coriander powder, cumin powder, this is cayenne, and these are the dried fenugreek leaves. I had to hunt for those at the Indian market for a long time. And then this is garam masala powder, and I did notice that the fenugreek leaves are an ingredient in the garam masala powder, at least this one, as well. Ground black pepper, paprika, and turmeric. And then I will be doing a pot-in-pot rice as well. This is just jasmine rice, so I can get that cooked at the same time as my butter chicken. So I am ready to get started. My onions have been sauteing and they're nicely browned. Now I'm adding the chicken. It's 1.5 pounds of chicken thigh and the ginger and the garlic. That is supposed to cook for 6 or 7 minutes. So while that's cooking, I'm going to measure out all my spices so that they'll be ready to throw in. The chicken is no longer pink, so I am going to add my spices, give it a stir, and then add the tomato sauce, and it'll be ready to cook. I just have to get my pot-in-pot rice ready to go. For my pot-in-pot rice, I'm going to use one of my tall leg trivets that I'm going to set right down in the butter chicken. Turned off my saute mode. I'm going to do 2 cups of rinsed jasmine rice plus just over 2 cups of water. I just like to do a little bit more than a 1-to-1 ratio of water to rice, and a good pinch of salt. And you can cook pot-in-pot rice with a lid or without a lid. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on since I have it, and set that right there on top of the tall trivet. And I am using my 8-quart Instant Pot today. A 6-quart Instant Pot, you couldn't use quite as tall of a trivet to do the pot and pot rice. Now I'm going to lock my lid and make sure it is on sealing and set it to cook on high pressure for 8 minutes. Usually pot and pot rice cooks a little bit faster, maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, but cooking it for 8 minutes along with the chicken will still be just fine. The cook time finished, and I did let it sit on keep warm mode for about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna quick release the rest of the pressure. Pull out this rice first and make sure that's cooked sufficiently. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Now for the final steps on the buttered chicken, I'm going to turn off the keep warm mode that it went to and put it on saute mode again and add my bell peppers. And I like those pretty crunchy, so I'm not going to let it cook for too long. I let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to add my cream and my fenugreek leaves, and then it will be done. Doesn't that look delicious? Let me give it a quick taste test. Super flavorful, absolutely delicious, highly recommended. Thanks so much for watching, and I will be back again soon.